Thank you. You know, welcome to My Wife Hates Me. You can cut it. We have a lot to talk about today. Today, 35 years ago today, John Lennon shot outside the Dakota.
Is your mouth especially juicy tonight?
Hold on. Shot outside the Dakota. Where were you 35 years ago today? I know where I was when it happened. I was in Colorado, Denver. Oh, I was in Denver. Speaking of Denver, I was in Denver because I moved out there with my friend Terrence.
You were already like a fully formed human moving around?
Well, I was living with this girl. Then I caught her sleeping with my best friend.
Oh, my God.
So I said, hey, you know what? Let me see if I can get out and try a new lifestyle out, you know, switch things up. And I moved to Denver, and I hated it. I parked cars. And what? What are you saying?
I don't know what you're talking.
I parked some cars at a place called the London House. I sold cars too at a place called Goodrow Ford, and I stayed out there for like, I don't know, 6 weeks to 2 months, and I couldn't get coke. I couldn't get cocaine, so I moved back to Jersey, and I I fell more into my drug use. And how old was I? I don't remember. Anyhow. Do you think we're the only radio show today to play that song? We're probably the only one, right? On his 35th.
I don't know how radio works.
Okay. Well, give us a call at 866-969-1969. Where were you today?
Where were you on the we're not. Please don't call and tell us where you were that fucking
We
day.
don't care about that.
Do that
we
shit.
really don't care.
866-969-1969. We save lives.
That's what we do.
That.
That's what we do. We save lives.
That's what this show is about.
We help marriages. We help drug addicts. December 26th. This is the one date. I'm only plugging really one date. December 26th.
December 26th?
The day after Christmas, I'll be at
we all knew that.
Hollywood Casino.
The minute you said 26, and then you also said December, I think everybody went, oh, that's the day after Christmas.
I bet you they did. Not a lot of the Jews, though.
I'm doing something January 1st.
That's the day after New Year's.
Ah, Rich. Let people make their own assumptions on what day it is.
December 26th, I'm at Hollywood Casino.
I just hear people already in my fucking out there in their cars being like, she's so fucking annoying.
Hollywood Casino in
she's so fucking annoying.
Charlestown,
I can't help.
West Virginia. Hollywood Casino, Charlestown, West Virginia.
Charleston, West Virginia.
No, not Charleston, Charlestown.
Oh, Charles.
I got so much saliva. I wish I didn't have this goddamn slur. It's just destroying my life. I'm not going to talk anymore.
It's not destroying your life.
It is.
It's just annoying to everybody else. That's all. You're just turning people off. I don't think that's destroying your life.
A couple letters have fucked my life up. Just a couple goddamn letters. It's because how my jaw goes when I say, you know.
But is it Charlestown, 2 words?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what state that's in? West what?
West Virginia.
Yeah. What day?
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
It's Country Road, Take Me Home.
For those 4 people who have not turned off their radios, thank you.
Give us a call, 866-969-1969. We have a couple guests coming in
bothering
tonight.
Voss? Let's do it early on. Early up.
I'll tell you what's bothering me if you want. Our producer's not in there. Our producer left.
He went to go get, he went to get some people. Some of our guests are coming in already.
Here's our first guest. And look at that. The main guest came first.
Our favorite.
Our main guest came first.
We don't tell the others who our favorites and the mains are.
Really?
No.
We're here.
Oh, here's our second.
Wait, let's
second main guest.
Can we let Rich say your name? Because he says it wrong every time.
No, I don't.
Let's say it. He's delaying.
Okay, go ahead. Say his name.
Ari.
Last one.
Shafir.
You know what? Because for a long time I had to be like, it's R-E.
Yeah, that's how I said my name in college. Roger Edward.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way. Well, how do you say it? Ari?
He used to say,
Ari.
yes. He used to say Ari.
That's a non-Jewish way to say it.
Schaffer.
Don't listen to
He used
that
to say
bitch.
your name so
She's
fucked
just
up.
trying to turn you against me.
He didn't get you the way I do.
So we have Ari.
Ari Shafir. Everybody knows who he is. We don't have
And
to
My name is
other
spelled
friend.
wrong, so they had to shut down to the base. They couldn't
No.
let me in. There's a
Really?
C instead of SH. It went SCH, so we can't let you up there.
Are you kidding me over that?
Yeah.
They couldn't tell.
I mean,
the
can you
difference?
figure it out? Do you realize why I want less security?
Okay,
Fucking drop out.
We're not an angry show here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We're mellow.
I say,
you know what
I
today
say start
is?
profiling. Does this look
Start with
like
that
a man?
fucking security guy out there. He goes, we're shutting down this area. I'm like, how do I get in? He goes, how do you get in where? I'm like, to 1221 Avenue of the Americas. That's where I'm trying to...
Oh,
whatever,
outside
sorry.
on 48th
Yeah, no.
Street.
And then when I checked in, it kept going. I hate
Why are
this
they
so
shutting
much.
down 48th Street? Just
No, they're
cones
just shutting down a
everywhere?
little area in the middle.
Do you know what today
Whatever,
is?
sorry.
No,
Do you know what
Columbus
no,
Day.
please. This
No,
is,
what's today?
Columbus Day?
No,
it's hard to
35
get someone in here angrier than Rich. So this is
Sorry.
refreshing.
I hate when they tell me whatever. Sorry.
What, do you know
Sign
what
in.
happened 35 years ago today?
Pearl Harbor.
No.
Was.
You don't know
The
35 years
A-bomb.
ago?
Oh, I know.
Was
Kristallnacht. It was
What?
the day, Kristallnacht, the day that the Holocaust officially started. It was in Romania.
It did for 3 of the Beatles.
This is the day they got together.
It's the day John Lennon was killed 35 years ago today.
I think you're,
New York City.
Yeah, in front of the Dakota.
Yeah. Here's why I want to live in New York. I'd like to be able to wake up and buy a $12 orange juice. That's what Lennon said.
Oh,
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Well, the
That's
tolls
a-
went up to $15 coming in from Jersey. The
that's
tolls
also
went
a
up-
John Lennon quote.
That's the way we're trying to keep
quote.
Muslims out.
I like the tolls being so expensive.
Why is
It's pretty drawly.
Okay, we introduced Ari. We're going to introduce some people. I haven't seen this guy coming in 25 years. Oh, I don't know.
I've never met him.
Festival.
What? Oh, in Montreal.
Yeah, I was there with my wife.
Well, we got to talk on the mic.
Funny.
Wait, why don't we do this on the
Jimmy.
mic?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We're on. You know.
Well, because I never met him, so I felt like I should stand up and do it
Oh,
properly.
why? Respect.
Okay, first of all, we're drive.
Oh, yeah, respect it too.
We're drive time. I just want you guys to know we're drive time in LA, so this is big.
Oh, nice.
This is not some bullshit, like podcast or this is one of the
These people
biggest-
have to listen to it whether they like it or not.
You
This
know, in
isn't
their
a
cars.
choice for a lot of people.
I'm happy for you, man. This is the funniest guy in the freaking business.
Hey, you know what a mic is? Use it.
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
Good
Jim
Lord.
Labriola,
How are you? I get a
folks.
little nervous
Welcome to
with
fucking radio, buddy.
Jim
Jim
you can
Labriola.
say those words here? Jeez.
Is this your other friend, Bonnie? Is this the other
Yes,
guest?
yes.
I didn't know he had such a
Ken
big head.
Krantz.
Look at his fucking
He's
head.
my
true.
opener in New Jersey a lot. Giving him a big break here, putting him on
Okay,
our radio
Jim,
show.
Jim-
Ken, come sit down.
This is Ari. Ari is
Ken.
How you doing?
Hey, Joe.
a great comic. I don't
How
know
are
this
you?
guy,
How you doing?
Ken
Tell
Krantz.
people I'm here.
I just want to say this, the best looking woman I've ever seen on radio. God bless your parents.
Oh, he's talking about Ari.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about her. This woman right here. She's
Oh, really?
All right, so
you can up there look at yourself.
and we have Ken Krantz came in from Jersey. Have we ever
Thank-
met?
Are we?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
met?
Yeah.
Was I nice to you?
You were nice to me.
No, then you didn't meet me.
I've opened for you a couple
Ken's a
times.
look. Don't let the way he looks fool you. This guy's very funny, good joke writer.
I didn't say he wasn't.
And I could tell you sizing him up. You
I
can't
gotta
tell
look at
from
him. I don't
looking
know-
at him.
Huh?
You can't tell from this guy looks funny right off the bat. You know, you
Labriola?
can tell he's going to be a funny dude.
Well, Labriola, listen, I fucking knew Labriola when we were doing one-nighters for Palazzo and Jerry Stanley. He was in Tim Allen's movie Santa Claus, the first one, not the 20th one.
The good one. Not the ones the two that sucked.
What? Wait, was Tim Allen were you friends with him?
Nobody can hear this, right?
Yeah.
We don't have any
Absolute
listeners
miserable
anymore.
bastard. No.
We lose them all in the
Actually,
first 5 minutes.
Great guy. Changed my career in 1989. I opened for him in Governors in Long Island. Didn't even know him. We clicked, and and as they say, the rest is history. And he opened a lot of doors for me.
Did he take you on the road and stuff?
Well, I was on the show for 5 years. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, but
Look
I
like a guy. I'm on a hit show, #1 show, 5 years. Hey Jim, did you open for him? I was on the show. I'm a millionaire. The fuck am I doing here?
No,
Let
that's
me get outta
why.
here.
I knew it. That's why I stood up to
What
say
am I
hello.
doing
You see
here?
what I'm doing?
She
I didn't
knows.
stand up to say hello to him.
I'm a millionaire. Well, maybe 200,000 short of a millionaire. Maybe right now.
Well, you're doing well. You're in Florida now.
I'm all over. I'm in Florida. I might be going back to LA. I just did a scene with Steve Buscemi.
Isn't he great?
He's the best. He was unbelievable.
Right. He's all right.
No one looks creepier than him.
Oh,
I know.
No, he got stabbed in the face. Well, he got stabbed.
He got stabbed in the face. Okay.
He got stabbed in the gut once. He said, "In the face, in the face."
Okay. Good recovery. I'll tell Steve you said hello.
What'd you do a scene in what? For what? What'd you do a scene with him for?
Colin Quinn's cop show.
Oh yeah.
I come in, I play a Teamster, real stretch. I used to be a Teamster, and we just do this thing. I'm trying to go from 282 to 817, and it was this long ass scene, and it was scripted out, but we ad-libbed most of it, and it was just hysterical. It was great, man.
Fucking Colin got Buscemi in that. He got Rock.
He has a cop show?
Oh, Louis C.K. He's got everybody in it. You're going to be in it next week.
I've been in it twice already, pal.
What'd I tell you? Did I tell you you were going to be in it? What'd I tell you?
A good-looking broad like me? Of course I'm going to be in a cop show.
God bless her parents.
You're doing it again next week?
You played a hooker, right?
No, I played a hooker, and then I played a cop. I played two different.
Nice. It's an internet thing.
I've seen a couple of them.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Colin is one of the most creative motherfuckers.
Been best of friends with him for 25 years.
That long?
We talk maybe every 5
With
days.
Colin?
Colin, 25
he's
years.
never mentioned
25 years. Collins, I'm a threat to Collins. I'm a threat to Collins. I'm a threat to Collins. You know, I was liking you when I came in. Now I want to kick the shit out of you.
That's how it is for everybody.
If I call my sister Virginia, she'll choke you with your own hands if I call her here right now.
I'll pay you for that. I'll pay you.
My sister will stab you in your eye with a pen right now if I call her. She gets out in 2 weeks. You're lucky. Now, what are you looking at? No,
wait, let's let Ken talk for a bit, because I feel like he's not going to get anything in unless we just stop it and let him do it.
But, I mean, we got fucking two major guys here. Let them write some jokes and throw them to you.
Go ahead, say so. Go ahead. What's your first name again?
Ken.
Ken, go ahead, Ken.
What part of Jersey you live in?
New Brunswick.
That's great, Ken. Anyway, wait. Remember when 1986 when...
Ken's always at the at the Stress Factory. You see him there a lot
On Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesdays and other nights, right? You've just been around all the time.
You notice we stopped talking about you and went down to fucking tubes.
I know. I'm letting it jump in, Ken. You're my pick.
Don't worry, don't be intimidated.
No, I have a show at Gotham for 3 years now. That's doing pretty well.
There you go.
Once a year.
No, it's a month. It's nice having.
I've been out of New York, Bob. What's it got?
Oh, man.
What's Gotham?
You brought him in with these fucking sharks.
I didn't know.
What's Gotham? You've been at the Gotham? What is that?
Gotham Comedy Club?
It's a comedy club obscurity.
Oh, those things I used to play before the theaters?
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that fucking thing. They're still around, those piece of shits. Did I mention Carnegie Hall Thursday? I don't know if you heard of the fucking thing.
You're there this Thursday
night.
You're opening for a symphony or
No,
something?
I'm not opening shit. I'm in the show. Everybody, I'm not opening. I am in the show.
All right, relax. Calm down,
All right.
little Bill on the phone.
I'm sorry, man. I got a little I'm on Alka-Seltzer right now.
Clearly,
Listen,
you're not the first person to think he's opening.
I'm a big fan, but is your name on the marquee?
Yes, it is.
Your name is Hall or Carnegie?
Featuring Jim Labriola. Most people think I was at the Carnegie Deli. I was performing.
Wait,
no,
okay.
It's on the marquee.
They're not all
featuring
killers.
Jim Labriola.
That's pretty good.
Who are you on tour with?
It's called the New York Tenors. There's 3 guys. There's a Puerto Rican tenor, the guy that used to sing at Yankee Stadium after 9/11 with the police uniform.
I liked him. It was worth 9/11 for that guy.
You can learn from this guy. You can learn from this guy. And there's the Irish tenor, the drunk Andy Cooney, and then the new guy. You would love this good-looking Italian guy. He's about 35.
That's my wife.
Oh, I don't like good-looking guys.
Is that really your wife?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I'm talking about I want to hit her and all that.
So do I.
I want to hit her.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
I want to hit her more now.
Rich isn't going to care. If,
You did good, you bastard.
What are you kidding me?
Jeez.
I was on fire when I met her. I could have had anybody. I was doing a lot of TV then.
You're my hero. I mean, she's gorgeous. She's a nasty bitch. But
He's nailed it.
But she's good. No, and then we got Chris Macchio, and it's a great show. It really is. The guys are phenomenal. Unbelievable. Then I come in, I actually do in the show. I come out, do a little comedy up front, then I come back in, then I do a little funny shit with them in the show. Cool. And I make a lot of cash. And we've been playing these major theaters all over the country. 3,000 seaters, 2,500.
Really? How much time do you get to do stand-up?
I only do about 25. And then I
do that much stand-up up front?
Well, no, I split it, and then I come out and do a big New York thing where like goof around and stuff.
How did you hook up with them?
My manager knew them. He was in music. They were putting a show together. He goes, I think if you add this guy, I think he can add to the show. I think they need comedy in the show. They flew me I was in Nashville, and they flew me to Long Island in a park outside. They did 3,000 people in a park. I went out. Bada boom, bada bing. The rest is history. It was
so now,
great.
how's your show at Gotham now? What night is that?
Did I mention it's in the Did I mention it's in the downstairs lounge? We had a good 45 people there last week.
There, yeah. Give them a chance.
I think we got 40 maitre d's in Carnegie. I tell you the truth.
So now, but okay.
I like it, though. This kid's going to have a career. He's got it.
He got it. But now,
his wife's about to have a baby.
Yeah,
congratulations. Congratulations. You're going to you're going to have a career. We'll talk.
Now,
I don't know how she's going to go back to work so quickly to support the two of you, but good luck. Good luck.
It's worth it, though. She's gorgeous. It's worth
all right. I'm telling you, after you bust a nut 4 or 5 times, I
don't know if it's been that many yet, but
I love this. I'm coming back here once in a while. I like this.
We'll see about that. We'll talk.
All right, with the sitcom I might be getting. Yeah, remember you said that.
But you were on a sitcom, but look at he's just had a major audition, clearly. Ari, what was that for?
It's for Bad Santa 2.
Bad Santa 2. What's your part? Why don't you guys do it together? He can act.
I'm beyond that.
Here's my line. You know, this stays here. Nope, nothing.
You can sing?
You nailed
No,
it.
I can't
You
sing.
nailed it.
That's as good as I can do.
Did you taped all... Ari, I got to get back to you a couple other questions. But Ari, you have did you tape all your this season, the second season of
this
show?
not happening?
What's that?
Of the Storyteller show?
Yeah, you taped it? Mm-hmm. You taped it all in L.A.?
Yeah, 3 days.
How come they won't bring it to New York? Or you don't want it? Or
That's just where we started. We do them live here. You've done them live here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just more, I don't know. We just have a place.
But you know, when we did it, he didn't understand the concept, right? Like, he
what was it? It was a storytelling.
I kept saying, just Google some of them. So the thing is that
it should be on his gravestone. Rich Voss, he didn't understand.
Yes. Well, because the idea of the show is that he gives you a topic and then you tell a story.
But I didn't know the topic. No one gave me a topic
about that topic.
No one gave me a fucking topic.
Yes, the topic was lying. And then, yes.
And I told a story, but I lied. The story I told was a lie. You can't get any bigger than that. I told one big fucking lie.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that way.
Let me get this out of the way, too, because I want to be nice, and then I don't want to be. I'm glad to be here tonight, because this son of a bitch, Rich Voss, to hold the mic, is one of the funniest comics and one of the nicest guys in the business, and I mean that, and that's that. Now, that shit's out of the way.
Would you say that he's a legend?
Personally, yeah. To a lot of young guys,
Rich
it's not
his head.
Yeah. You know what? We don't know.
Yeah.
We're the
But
Pat
I'm doing
Coopers
it on
now.
purpose. You got to do it uncontrollably.
We're the Pat Coopers now. What? We're the Pat Coopers to the young kids now, believe it or not.
That's true. I opened for Pat Cooper.
He's coming.
No way.
He's coming.
I opened for him, but this gig was fucking. It was outside on a marina. And, these people were, they were all, but so I go on, it went well, and he's on, and now boats are pulling in, and his fucking anger. He lost his fucking mind.
How long ago was that?
That's crazy.
Before I met you.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a wild 15,
when he wasn't
20
happy.
Yeah.
But
you ever see how angry Pat Cooper is? On radio with him?
He gets worked up.
I'm in his book. He put me in his book. I talk to him once a week. He's coming to the show.
Get the fuck out, really?
Dave Chappelle's coming if he's in town. He's got a few juice guys coming down. I don't. Stick with me, kid.
Did you ever hear Pat Cooper on Howard Stern with his family? That is the most legendary Stern moment.
Yeah, that's great.
He goes, he won't talk to his daughters. He goes, they're all money grubbers, and he is fucking
But he's one of the funniest guys that ever hold the mic. Even Richard Lewis told him recently. I got him on the phone with him. He's just an incredible guy, but no one's killed him so far. He went on stage, 5,000 people with Paul Anka. He opened 40 shows. The guy never said hello. hello, how you doing? You want a glass of water? This is your wife. And insulted him last show. 5,000 people told him he was a jerk off.
Who told?
Pat Cooper went on with Paul Anka. Paul Anka was a jerk off. He said 40 shows I did. You didn't say hello. You didn't shake my hand. You didn't say hello to my wife. You didn't give me a glass of water. He called him a piece of shit in front of 5,000 people. That's Pat Cooper.
Oh, wow.
Well, but it was his last show, right?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He's
got
a
paid
brick
already.
He's there.
Got paid already. It's a late show Saturday. It's
Exactly.
Go
I can't tell anybody they're pieces of shit, and I want to, because I don't know if they're going to still use me. You know, I might have that slim hope of getting back in with them. You know what I mean? There's only one fucking club I'll trash, and that's someone in Bloomington.
Comedy Attic?
Yeah, he won't use me. Not only won't he use me, on the phone, I told the story a million times.
Yeah.
He goes, well, you know, I don't know if you'd work here, if you do well. I go, look, I know how to do He goes, well, and then he said to me and Bonnie, he goes, well, we did have some magic acts.
No, he was saying like you weren't the right kind of comic, and then he was like comparing.
You're not the right kind of comic. That's right. You're funny.
Yeah,
that's right. He wants to use the other guys.
We have used magic acts here.
So
he compared me to a magic act.
Positively, though, with a magic act.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why I started Night of 1,000 Guidos years ago, because of that, because I couldn't stand most club owners.
Who was doing that with you?
Oh, when I first started, I had Richie Triola, I had Vic DiPatetto, I had holy shit!
Are you just making up names?
No. Am I right?
Yeah, no, I know.
He's got a couple syllables.
I had Joey Cola. I had Joey Cola. Shit.
No one kills like Cola. You ever seen Joey Cola?
Oh my God!
No one kills like him.
Really?
You can't follow.
Yeah.
Like, I'll follow.
Yeah,
I'm not
Joey's
scared to follow anybody, and you're not, I'm sure. You don't want to follow him.
He used to take me on the road with him, you know that?
Joey
Cola. And
how did he?
When I first started, he was really nice to me.
I'm bringing the Guido show back in the casino.
Can't wait.
He's coming. What are you telling me? You might have been in it. Shut up.
I'm a Jew.
I thought we needed you. We needed you. Night of 1,000 Guidos and one Jew. That's what we're calling the show.
And an accountant.
And wait a second. But Cola used to do this bit about.
Let me write that down.
You pull it up online. He did this bit about who's the painter Ross? Bob Ross. And it was so. HBO used to bring him in during luncheon meetings.
They brought Bob Ross in?
No, they brought Cola in.
Cola would do an impression of him.
I can't do it. He used to do Bob, and they used to bring him in when they were having big meetings just to do the bit at lunchtime.
He would
kill. Put a little napalm over there. Don't put a little gook over here.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. He's a funny. Did Francesi ever do your Guidos?
Yes, Francesi. Ray Romano. Everybody who was anybody. You had to be a headliner then.
Anybody who was anybody.
No,
and a Guido.
Not Dom. No, you had to be friends. The whole thing I did was I said, when we became headliners years ago, nobody worked together anymore. So I said, why don't I take a night? I can get the guys together. We just have fun. And I saw Radio City Music Hall had a show, which is funny. My manager now produced it like 20 years ago. It was called Night of 100 Stars. I said, what about Night of 1,000 Guidos? Just stuck? I did a Jimmy's Comedy Alley, packed it with 300 people, and the rest was history. And then then it got so popular. Colin Quinn, everybody. Mario Cantone. I mean, like, everybody was anybody.
You did Guidettes?
Well, yeah, Mario, we threw him in there back then. It wasn't popular. How you doing? But, Mario Cantone.
Extra security.
He's a funny son of a bitch.
I
mean, he's a funny son of a bitch.
Hands down. I mean, fucking Judy Garland, all of them. That's all
Oh, really?
So you don't know a lot of these are all New York old-time acts.
I love when somebody does an impression of somebody that no one in the crowd knows what they sound like anymore. And they're just like guessing.
There was an impressionist. I don't remember his name. He used to do De Niro like everybody, but he did everybody that you didn't know. He was real big for a while. He got a fucking sitcom deal out in
Los Angeles.
What the fuck was his name? Cat with a K.
Cat Williams?
His last name began with a K. Who?
Cat in the Hat. Cat Williams.
Yeah. No. Impressionist. Not a.
Can I tell you what I saw one time in an open mic night? There was a girl that did impressions, but I guess she'd, only ever seen men do impressions, so she was doing all men. So she did. No, it wasn't Shame.
It was not Seamus. No. She had a whole fucking 20 minutes of dude impressions.
No, this gal did, and it would have been hilarious if she'd known that if she could have done it like ironically and been funny about it. But she would do like who who's people that
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson's mom, or she did everybody's mom, but she didn't have like an act about it. It was just like
That's kind of funny.
But it was hilarious if she had known she was being a fucking asshole about it.
Well, years ago, Brian, at Dangerfield's, this guy Steve Rizzo used to host sometimes, and he was an ass. He was an ass from Long Island. He's a dick. Yeah. And Brian Regan was on. Yeah. So Brian used to do this bit. He did impressions of his neighbors, right? And it was really funny. It was just stupid. It's my neighbor. And then he walks off. The MC Steve goes on and goes, "Yeah, that's real funny. He'll do real well in this business."
Oh, yeah, he was,
he really knew how to pick him, that Steve Rizzo.
Steve who? Yeah, you want fries with that? Yeah, Steve Rizzo.
Ken, do you do any impressions?
Who? Can you do impressions?
I forgot he was here.
I didn't mean it like that. No, TV's blocking. I keep looking. I'm sorry.
He keeps looking at what's on TV.
Like Jack Nicholson's mom, but that's.
So you got a kid coming. Is this your first?
This is my first, and I'm fucked because I'm almost.
Why they cancel your show at Gotham?
40.
You're almost 40.
We're having a baby girl.
That's not good for you.
Wow.
What are you talking about? I'm 58
excited.
and I have a fucking 8-year-old.
Yeah, it sounds like you fucked up too.
Huh?
It sounds like you fucked up too.
That's what happens. You never shoot a load on their chest and leave the room.
Never leave the room. Always watch the trail.
Make sure you clean the chest off.
We pulled the goalie like 5 years ago, and then I just was in a spot where I assumed this was never going to happen, and I was all right with that. And then now
that's whenever you become all right with something, the opposite happens.
Said we weren't going to make ourselves nuts. We weren't going to like do in vitro and all that shit. We went to one doctor's appointment, and the doctor was like, "You're both like, I'm almost 40. My wife's 42. She was like, you have to come back next week and jerk off in a cup, and then you have to come back." And told my wife she had to take all these blood tests, and we were out in the parking lot, and I was like, I don't think I want to do all that. And then,
oh God, you guys are going to be great with a kid.
Yeah. And then like 3 days later, go ahead. 3 days later, we took a test, and she was pregnant.
Wow,
good for you.
42.
She's going to be 42 when the kid's
but she was
born.
41? 41. Wow.
I love, though, that you're like, it seems like a lot of work.
You know what I hate?
She goes all these blood tests, and he's like, I don't want to jizz in a cup. That takes too long.
I hate when people go, well, I don't want to bring kids into this world. Well, why don't you fucking leave? You know what? People, I don't want to bring kids into this mess. You're fucking here.
Exactly.
Right? You have no problem being. What if your parents said that? You fucking.
I say instead of not wanting to bring kids into this world, how about murder some of the people that you have a problem with?
There you go.
Make the world a better place.
Why don't you take one call? This guy, his wife moved back to her mom's house, and he needs advice.
His wife moved back to his mom's house.
Her mom's house.
Alex,
Tell her
South
Texas. Stay there. I could stay.
You don't have to say South Texas. You say just Texas. We don't need to know the fucking exact location.
Yeah, we don't care about Texas that much.
So what part of Texas? What city?
If you want to know what kind of attitude my wife is, then it's important that she's from South Texas because she has that Mexican pride in her.
Oh, you sound Mexican yourself.
With like a Sofia Vergara type of fucking attitude.
Are you Mexican too?
I am, but I was born here. She was born over there.
Oh, can I just tell you something about Sofia Vergara? Nobody gives a shit about her attitude. It's not the thing people usually point out in comparison.
Rich cares about her ass and her tits, so he'd be like, forgive her and take her back.
Well, listen, is this true in Mexico? Is this true in Mexico? They don't have...
Alex.
Listen, it goes back and forth. That's how a conversation goes.
He just wants to keep talking.
Is this true in Mexico that they don't have CrossFit? They have rock climbing classes now and wall climbing?
If you can, walk for 12 days through the desert, yeah, you're pretty much in good shape.
All right, let me ask you a question, Carlos. Why is Mexico a country filled with millions of cleaning women and it looks like shit?
Oh, my God. And we're off the air.
I have no idea, Philip. But I've never heard of you. You're like super, I don't know, are you some old Jewish dude?
No, he's Italian.
I want to say heads up.
Listen, one phone call, I'll whack your whole country. How's that sound?
Italians, they're like you guys, but with architecture.
Yeah, you can Ari, but I was at the Comedy Store when Ari and Joe Rogan called out my boy Carlos Mencia. I was like, what? You're a fucking German puto? What the fuck happened?
Well, you know what? Carlos Mencia's a fucking thief, so he called him out. What was wrong with that?
You were there that night? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was there in the Comedy Store. I was like, oh my God, I used to be a big fan until these motherfuckers put him on the spot. And I was like, what the fuck?
And he's lucky because Rogan could have dropped him with a right hook. He's a tough kid.
Well,
I know that. I know. Rogan's an ape. I love him.
Yeah, you're on our side now, huh?
Yeah, if you say the same thing about Sherrod, it's a problem.
I know.
Sherrod put the ape in rape.
I love this. 30 minutes waiting for you guys to take my calls.
Sorry. All right, sorry. How long does your phone last before? Go ahead.
How many minutes you got left?
How much? Yeah. What does Cricket give you these days?
What is Cricket?
This is like we're just bullying a regular person now.
Someone who's nice.
What does Cricket give you this day?
Ken's already calling for a ride.
He's like, pick me up.
So what's the deal? Your wife cheated on you? What's the story?
Yeah, I busted her on the phone with some coworker.
Really? That's bullshit.
And it was just talking a whole bunch of personal shit. I have a 8-month-old little girl, and I was asking about her, asking how she's doing, if she's feeling better, blah, blah, blah. When I
where do you live? Just real quick. Where are you?
Texas.
South Texas. Before you leave, give me your number. Before you leave.
I'm 5 minutes from the border.
All right, just shut up a minute.
Right, that's not really the point.
Just give me your number before you leave, and then I'll talk to you about something we could do. Take care of that. But go ahead. Just continue.
He's talking about murdering your wife. He's talking about hiring people to murder your wife.
Just for the record, so we don't waste time later. It's just anything he says, it's going to be killing somebody. Okay. That's going to be his go-to.
I don't know who that older is. That's like
you know how these older Jews are.
Watch a couple of episodes of Border Wars, and you'll figure out what's going on down here.
Well, listen, here's
murder and decapitation, all that stuff that happens every day down here.
I know. Okay, we have CNN up here too. Listen to me. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out because I've been through divorce, and I'll probably be through another one. This is
fingers crossed, Bonnie said.
Listen,
no, I'm going to make him pay.
Listen to me, Alex. For real, you have an 8-month-old. No matter what the fuck happens with you and her, you have your daughter, and that's the main thing. So you do what you can to be as civilized with your ex. I don't give a fuck what kind of asshole she is.
Have her deported.
Is fucking as good of a person as you are. Your daughter will see that, and at least grow up with some chance to grow up to be a good kid. You see what I'm saying?
Question, Russ, that I have for you. When I found out what was going on, I got all her shit and I threw it in the garage. You think that was a bad move to do?
No, because that's where you probably met her. What I'm saying,
it was already there.
So fucking quick with a fucking clip. I took all her shit, threw it in the garage. You're talking makeup, clothes.
Hold on, another murder thing. Go get some lime and a shovel.
What's a lime for?
I'll tell you later.
All right, cool.
Well, I kind of regret it because I took all her clothes and checked off on it. So it probably has my DNA or something on it.
You jacked off on her clothes? Maybe that's why she's fucking other people, because you're jerking off on her.
That might be it.
Hold on, Trump just came in. Good to see you.
Hey,
well, if you're anything like Rich, that'll just evaporate.
Oh! Like in a comic's mouth.
What is happening? Alex, call back next Tuesday. We can't help you tonight. I'm sorry.
Alex, hang in there. Keep your sense of humor. It's all going to work out. Like he says, you got your daughter, and that's what's important.
That's the main thing. And you know what? When I went through a divorce, my ex-wife and I got along great. And our kids grew up to be fucking just stable, decent, good kids.
And Alex, if you're ever in New York, I have a downstairs show at Gotham once a month.
Half price. Buy one, get one 50% off.
Do we dare take another call?
Yeah, take one. What the fuck?
This one, I can't believe people don't hang up after that. Tom from Virginia.
Hey, Tom, if you could take a cue from the other guy and just continuously talk over when we're responding, that'd be wonderful.
Well, I'm actually may bring the mood to a different direction.
I doubt it.
I just had a question for
you fucked Alex's wife?
That was me. It's me. Yes, Dean.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. That joke. All right. Anyways, car crash. So I was on Facebook. I started posting about, it was all about Muslims, and I threw out there that there's a problem with the population. So I said 7% of 1.5 billion Muslims are radical, and I received the biggest hate over that comment.
Where'd you get that from? That seems like a lot.
It was on a meme.
Site.
Oh, it really was?
You got it where?
On Donald Trump's site.
Oh, it's not necessarily true. You haven't verified that.
That statistic, I mean, even if it's 1%, but you can't tell 1%.
Yeah, they would react the same way. If you say 1%, they'd say, "How dare you?
Yeah.
Most Muslims aren't that." And you'd be like, "Yeah, I know, 93% aren't."
They were losing their minds, calling me, racist. And,
I don't want to go with that.
Well, I'm going to just say that they're probably right because you did that Mexican accent early on in the call.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
That doesn't help your cause.
Wait, what did you say? That's all you said was 7% of them are radicals. End of story. That's it in a post.
No. It was a thread before that, just discussing how. White supremacists are more of an issue than Muslim terrorists.
They both are towards my people.
Yeah.
I love the Jews. I was in Israel last year. They ain't no tougher people than the Jews.
How did the tenors do in Israel?
No, me. I just went for vacation. I went for vacation.
I thought you guys were doing a fucking show at the wall.
No, I'm pro-Israel all my big time. But let me tell you, this country, bullshit, that, we come from you can make fun of everybody, all this bullshit.
You still can.
Black, white, green, yellow, when these people start yelling through the street, yeah, and blowing shit up, we're going to all come together and we'll take care of it in about 20 minutes. So.
Well, that's completely untrue.
Yeah,
if you listen to this call, he's saying that people are blowing us up, and he's pointing out the 7% radicalized, and everybody else is saying...
They say that shit now, but when it starts happening, you watch how people...
It started happening. I don't know where you've been.
When it really starts happening,
you'll
see. You'll see.
When the Twin Towers come down. Oh, wait.
No. We'll see.
Jim's saying, terrorists, step it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm armed. I can carry a gun in all 57 states, like Obama said. I can carry it, so I don't give a shit.
You guys think the media is making more of this than it really is?
No, not at all. I think I'm sick of people who apologize for the behavior of a percentage of people. I mean, you look around the world, it's not fucking Jews or Christians that are blowing up trains and subways and
it's Christians sometimes. It is
the
Christians
Planned Parenthood.
sometimes.
Everybody knew the Planned Parenthood guy was going to be a white Christian.
Yeah.
I said around the world, not here.
So.
Oh, right.
Well.
Why? Well, where around the world? What? Okay, Planned Parenthood, the right wing.
There's all through,
IRA.
for the last 20 years, there's been Christians blowing shit up.
Oh, here she goes. No, that's
I'm just saying.
You're right. Okay, you're right. The Westboro Baptist Church, IRA. You're right. And that was IRA.
Westboro didn't blow anything up.
They just hate fags, I thought.
Yeah.
They don't blow shit up.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Israel's got it right. Go there. I didn't take my shoes off. I didn't take my belt off. These people are surrounded by millions of people want to kill them every day.
Yeah.
Every day. They profile. They do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? We just with this liberal bullshit. I just got to say,
you don't
take your shoes off. You don't take your shoes off when you fly out of Israel.
No.
Wow.
We're
a fucking punk country.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know
that you can't say it's not Christians. It's not whatever when it is also. I'm not.
You're going to compare Christians to what's going on now, burning people, chopping people's heads off.
He's the one who made the blanket statement.
Radical Christians aren't a problem.
Okay, I retract my statement. Most of the problem. I just saw a video today where they beat the fuck out of a female doctor.
Well, she was probably driving.
She was a She was a doctor in one of these countries and a female. Yeah. And you could see. I mean, these aren't
a Muslim doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Female.
There's a backwards way of life over there that we don't respect.
What about gays? Yeah. They throw them off buildings. They throw them off.
There's a lot of what they do that
why
we're
did they beat the woman? Sorry.
In the face and the stomach.
No, why?
Oh,
where?
No, what'd she say?
Because they talk back to their husband like you do to yours.
No.
I'm telling you,
not allowed there.
I don't think it's. Look, obviously, I'm not pro-radicalized Muslims. I first of all, I am against any religion at all.
Yeah,
and
me too. I think it's just outlaw it all.
I think it's and anybody who is extreme is a fucking problem.
Yeah, their extreme is different than other people's extreme, though.
I agree with that.
If it wasn't religion, then it would be over land.
Yeah.
Then it would be over money.
I think fighting over oil is fine.
What I think is worse is not the people that are so radicalized that they fucking take up weapons and arms against somebody. It's that other group that, like, after the Charlie Hebdo thing, that instead of going, this is terrible, it's like your friends and stuff, and they go, well, you shouldn't make fun of people's religion. And you're like, you're taking the wrong side on this.
Yeah.
It's those groups.
Rich, when we grew up, everybody made fun of everybody, especially go watch the old DeMont roast.
I watched the roast today.
Everybody goofed on everybody,
because no Muslims.
Right. Everybody. Can I just say this though?
Yes, yeah.
Everybody goofed on everybody, but when you were a white man, and it was a pretty fun thing to do.
Oh yeah, that's a good time.
I think a lot of other people might have thought it wasn't as good a time.
They were roasting Johnny Carson and Red Fox got up and destroyed him. He got up, and when it was his turn, he said to Red Fox, hey, Red, who knows more about roasting people than your people? It was funny.
Well,
it was funny.
Times do change, and the thing is, here's the deal. I was listening to the roast today, Patrice's roast back at Boston Comedy. It was fucking...
Oh, you saw it recently?
No, I was listening to it. Bill Burr was... anyhow, it was
Tom,
fucking
thanks
amazing.
for calling.
Thank you. And you're right, everything progresses, but... The main problem in this world is not Christians. It's not Jews.
It's America.
It's not Protestants.
I thought you were going to say prostitutes.
Them too. And look, I'm not apologizing for anybody. I just know that something's got to be done.
They're burning people. They're crucifying people. They're chopping kids' heads off over there.
No, it's...
You know what the Holocaust was, and we sat back until we got involved? That's happening now over there. And we're just sitting back. And it's happening every day.
Yeah,
and we want to call it, we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. We don't want... Bullshit. Call it what it is. That's the Jews, the safest airline in the world they have. They do what they got to do. They're surrounded with these people every day.
all their luggage goes underground. Like they
everything. They do what they got to do. And it works.
Well,
we can learn from them. We hire these Mamalukes here at the TSA guys. Forget about it. Guy asked me the other day, oh, you got any firearms on you? I says, yeah. Why? What do you need?
Oh, God. Remember that TSA guy started shooting up people at LAX, just only targeting TSA people?
Oh, the guy?
And he would like, are you TSA? People like said no. I'd be like, get out of here. And then he would like find TSA people to shoot and kill.
That was he was going
at LAX. Yeah, just TSA. That. Man, I celebrated when that happened. I was so happy. The revolution's starting. We keep fucking saying it's not.
You know, they have to go to like special classes and stuff, like where they learn, where it's like group therapy because they're so shit on all the time.
Oh, really? Like meter maids?
Yes.
They have
to, you know what's great too is that the TSA are the only ones stupid enough to answer yes when they see them getting shot.
Well, because they still
I am why? Are you guys going to be the same as the other guy?
It's like they still think they're powerful in that suit, Yes, now back to the line. Back to the line.
Yeah. But here's
your shoes.
The worst is in Newark. Around the country.
Newark is the worst.
Newark is the absolute worst.
And they test worse, too.
One, they hate their job. Mm-hmm. And let's say they hate white people.
Yeah.
Too.
I think they hate all people. You just think it's you.
I'm not white. I'm a Jew. I don't consider myself white.
They don't know the difference.
Yeah, but
so they hate you because you're white.
Do you consider yourself white or Jewish? Like when you hear, well, white people suck or this or that, does it bother you as much as
I perk my ears up more than when they say Jews do this. I'm like, oh, I gotta get more involved.
Yeah, you'll get more involved.
Yeah.
So you'll back that. You'll back Jews before white people.
Some guy in Newark had my ID, and then I took it back, but I guess I took it back too hard. And he goes, it's rude to grab things from people. And I was like, it's rude to be a fat piece of shit who bothers everybody every day. So, do what you want, I guess.
I bet he brought that up in therapy.
He might have. Fucking kill yourself for real, that guy.
Well, the problem is because you've traveled a lot. Like comedians, they travel so much; they have to deal with this bullshit. And I think the people that are at an airport, they think every airport works the same way. You're like, no, every airport doesn't fucking work the same way. Some you have to take your shoes off, some you don't.
I had one at JFK that goes when they say say your name out loud, and I'm like, why? Or I go, I'm deaf. And they go, you can say that. I'm like, well,
I got pre-board now. Get the TSA pre-board.
That's what
phenomenal.
I got. This guy wants to stick up for the IRA.
They're a good organization. They were good.
They had to do what they had to do.
Ken from Washington.
Ken from Washington, you're on. Way to drop it, Bonnie. Ken from Washington. What do you have to say? It was just so like NPR.
I know. I try to run a very professional radio show.
Ugh.
We're listening to Ken from Washington right now. Ken from Washington. You're on the air.
System.
What do you have to say about the IRA?
Oh, fuck off.
Okay.
Don't hang up on him. Go ahead.
I'm not hanging up on him.
No, it's not hang up on me. I don't give a shit. Is that the IRA wasn't a fucking terrorist organization, you dickhead.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Who said it? I didn't say it.
First of all, do me a favor. That's my friend's
we're talking
wife.
about planting bombs.
First of all, I didn't say it.
That's my friend's wife. Show a little respect, all right? I happen to agree with the IRA, and most of us do, but you're acting like a little bit of a jerker when you talk to my friend's wife like that, okay?
Yeah, and you're talking.
No, I'm not talking to her. Yeah, I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to the dickhead that said the IRA was a terrorist group.
It was her.
No, it might have been one of us. Here's the problem. Neither one of us said they were terrorists.
I'm not smart enough to even say that.
Listen,
we said they planted bombs, and you're saying we said they're terrorists. You're the problem with all bloggers.
I know.
We just take shit and just reanalyze it.
Bonnie meant the IRS. Now,
no, I said there are Christian organizations that have blown shit up. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I agree with, that's bullshit. But yet the IRA is not a terrorist group. They fought.
Right, because no one said that, so you're arguing against something that no one said.
And do me a favor, just show you're a class guy. Would you apologize to my friend's wife just nicely?
My name is Bonnie.
Bonnie. All right, my friend's wife, Bonnie. Go ahead.
I didn't. In the first place, I didn't cuss her out. I was cussing out the individual that said I was a terrorist.
You were the individual.
You're the only one that
you
said
fucking
that.
idiot. Quit reading and changing what people say.
And no one says cuss. No one says cuss anymore.
To him, kiss my ass.
Who?
The guy who said, please have some facts right before you call in? Fucking moron. No one said terrorists. We were talking about people blowing stuff up, and we said the IRA did it too. And you're saying, oh, you said terrorists. You're the problem with, no one can say anything in comedy anymore because dipshits like you want to change what they said later.
Kiss my ass.
Great dialogue.
Well, thanks.
Great dialogue. Wait to admit you were wrong, you fucking idiot. Fucking piece of shit moron.
Ken from Washington. Thank you for calling,
Can we talk
Ken.
about killing more?
You can say Washington has good weed. Well, you say we're all drug addicts. Fuck you.
From Newark.
He's 100% right. They twist it.
They twist it a little bit. They'll put a headline.
Yeah,
Rich Voss says Irish people are all terrorists.
Yeah, they twist it for their agenda. Yeah. That's what they do.
Well, I think it's a little. It's actually more insidious than that because he just heard what he wanted to hear. He just wanted to get angry
and
about
you just
something.
wanted to say insidious.
And that's the word of the day. I've got to use it 3 more times.
You just think you're smarter than everybody.
Guys, this is really wonderful. We've got O from Newark on the line. O from Newark.
Thank you, Bonnie, my friend's
white
wife.
Christian young males are. All right, go ahead.
You don't read the thing. You let them say the thing.
Oh, you're telling me how to do radio now?
What is this disrespect?
Wait, his name's O?
I don't know why. It's O in quotes. Go ahead, O.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is that what happens when you walk up? They go, oh.
That's good for Omar.
Oh, for Omar. Okay, go ahead.
But I'm not Muslim.
I know.
All right. How do you know?
How do I know?
We can tell by the way you're talking.
Look to your left right now. Look to your left right now. You see a guy standing there reading a newspaper?
Well, no, I'm driving. So this
fuck, it's wrong guy.
You guys say that Christians aren't a problem in America. A majority of these, they don't call them terrorist attacks in the media, but at the end of the day, when you blow up the abortion clinic or walk into a church and shoot up a bunch of people, that's a terrorist attack, isn't that? Wouldn't that be
It's terrorism.
Sure. Those two are.
Actually, it's called having a bad day.
When they have an agenda.
That's awful. This guy's got to go.
When they have an agenda like that, I'd say you're right. Having a bad day.
In America, from my understanding, the United States, a majority of terrorist attacks that happened in the last, let's say, 15, 20 years have been by young Christian males.
Good point.
Well, you can say in the last 15, 20 years, but if you bring it up to the last 4 years, then it's getting more equal.
Yeah.
But even in the last 4 years, there's still been more attacks by white Christian males than by Muslims.
Well, Oklahoma City was white.
The total.
That was like 25 years ago.
Damn, you're right.
Like, let's say the World Trade Center was 9/11.
But that's the problem, is that 9/11 is like the Michael Jordan of terrorist attack.
3,000. They're going to remind you.
People. So you're talking about white guys go shoot up 10
There's an occasional
people,
Steve Nash, but we're not talking about that.
Then you're talking about the Boston bomb. That was a couple of Muslim kids.
Excuse me, 3,000 people.
And what happened under Clinton when the World Trade Center was bombed? So that was what, three terrorist attacks?
Whoa. During Clinton's administration, not only the World Trade Center, the USS Cole, the 2 embassies in Africa, and there was probably about 2 or 3 more.
He's talking about America.
I'm just saying they were on American. That was against Americans.
We're speaking on American soil.
Well, no, but a U.S. embassy anywhere in this world is American soil if it's a U.S. embassy.
So you go into another country, claim this soil is mine, put an embassy on it's American soil?
Yeah. No, it's basically
I don't know
if they agree with our rules, but I see what you're saying.
You'd be mad at, you're in their country and being in this place, how can you be mad at them?
Well, what about these bastards that get parking tickets from other countries, don't pay them? It's the same shit.
What kind of fucking argument is he making?
I don't know.
No, I get what he's saying. He's saying probably more of the terrorist attacks, people attacking with an agenda. Not a crazy person shooting up a theater, but here's what I want to do. I want people to think twice. That's mostly Christians.
Here's the deal.
Mostly whites.
If you're walking down the street, let's say, and you see 10 Middle Easterns walking at you or 10 white kids, who are you going to be more nervous?
Or black kids, too.
I'm going to keep walking. I'm a relatively big guy, so I'm just going to keep walking in my current path.
No, but he just asked you a question.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Yeah.
No, he says he's not scared of anybody.
Oh, really?
That's what he's saying.
Bullshit.
Not even you. Not even your people.
He'd be fair.
All right, so let's say I see 10 white kids. Are they skinheads with tattoo swastikas?
Good point.
Yes.
Because then in that case, I might just cross the street.
How about feminists? They could blog fucking about you all day long.
Or Hasidics. If you see 10 Hasidics.
Yeah, those are tough people. Hasidics kick your ass.
Well, they stink also. If there's a heavy wind, you can pass by the Hasidics. But if it's still in the air, you got to...
Oh, thanks for calling. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's get out of this bullshit.
Jesus.
How about this guy that doesn't like my voice?
My career.
Brian, no, we're not dealing with that guy. We're not
hang up on him.
Oh, I don't know how. But Brian from California.
Yeah, with Steve, you might as well hang up because we're not going to you. You don't like my voice? Go fuck yourself. How about that?
It says what they're calling it for.
It says, I can't stand hearing Voss with all that juice in his mouth.
By the way, he's not drinking. It's just his normal fucking spill that
and guess what?
He might be saying Jew in the mouth.
Guess what?
He can give a blowjob like nobody's business. All right?
And let me tell you something. This voice has not held me back from doing over 200 television appearances. Now go fuck yourself.
Okay. He's not hanging up.
Thank you.
Okay, Brian. No, this is somebody else. This is Brian from California now.
Hey, Brian, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm going to talk to last time on the show. Hey, let the fans talk to Country McFarlane that way.
Thank you. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that anything goes.
No, but no, there's a little respect for you.
I think that when they say Country McFarlane, there is respect.
Yeah, well,
right, Brian?
Well, that's your nickname, but don't call up and call you a bitch. You can, there's a difference.
I think Barney can handle herself.
Who called
Thank you, Brian.
Oh, snap.
That guy,
There's your
that was
feminist.
bullshit. Nah, you got to have respect for women. I don't care. Even nasty women like her, you got to respect them. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
He'll be calling me a bitch by the end of the show, I guarantee
I want to stab her how many times, but she's my sister.
Yeah. Enough of this fake Guido. Oh, it was fun for the first 5 minutes.
I tell you what, why don't you come down to the fucking studio? I'll show you how fake it is.
He posted a video on Facebook today driving through the South Bronx with a gangster.
With a friend of mine that owns a garbage company, okay?
Yeah.
Making collections. That's how fake it is.
He's a Guido, man. I mean, I'm looking at him. He's got the backwards Kangol hat.
Yes.
He looks like the real deal.
It's not even real Kango. It's low budget.
Are you a fake Californian?
Oh, yeah. Born and raised.
Yeah, I could tell. You sound like a fucking deadbeat.
Where? What part?
Well, boss called me Quaalude voice last time I called in.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's one of our regulars.
I love Quaalude.
Brian, what are you calling about today?
No, I was just letting Guido over there saying that we could call Country McFarlane.
No, we can't. We're
we
going.
can call Country McFarlane because I was going to call my fucking album that.
Is that a character you do sometimes?
No, that's what.
No, that's just like my natural. Rich suggested I call myself Country. He goes, if you called your album Country McFarlane, you know how many fucking fucking
you get a lot
downloads you'd get.
Well, she's going to call it that or Voss's wife.
Oh, look at the seething.
No, I like it. I came up with it. Thanks, Brian. Thank you. I appreciate
I'll never say your wife
call.
again. It's Bonnie.
Huh?
It's Bonnie.
Yeah, she's here. It's my wife when we leave, and here
it's Bonnie.
It's Bonnie. I mean, if somebody, ran over and grabbed her tits, I might get mad.
How about Mrs. Cunty McFarlane to give it up for you that she's married?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, I can go with that. Okay. No, she came up with it.
How many years are you guys married now?
This is our 10th and final year.
Now you got kids. I mean, I haven't seen you together.
I have a 25 and a 23-year-old, and we have an 8-year-old
together.
Wow, who's the most?
And
a girl or boy? What is it, girl or boy?
We don't put those labels on.
Gonna let her decide.
Yeah. She's a girl. The cutest little
thing. Let them decide.
She's the cutest. This morning I was getting her up for school, and she kept crying. I want mommy to take me to the bus stop today. All right, and I was kind of happy because I got to go back to bed.
What were you saying to her? Because all I could hear was, "I want mommy," and then you'd whisper, and then, "I want mommy, I want mommy."
I was saying that. I was saying I want her too, but
he went back to bed after I got up. So I think he was like, "Keep doing it.
Keep saying I want mommy. Keep saying I want mommy."
I was trying to hug her and soothe her, but she was crying. I don't know. She woke up like cranky or something today. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday we had no problem. I took her to the bus stop yesterday. I got her these new pants that they're so cute. They're little Christmas tights, and she couldn't wait to wear them. And she goes, "I'm wearing my and I took her to the bus stop, and she was glowing and stuff. And then came home from school. I go to people like your pants. Everybody loved my pants, right? And then this morning I go to get her up, and she's crying. I want my, whatever.
Does that hurt?
That's great.
Huh?
He must be a great dad, right? He's a great.
When you're a father trying to wake up your daughter, and she's like, "No, I don't want you. I want mom."
No, because I'm used to it from the clubs.
I want Bonnie. We love to book you, but we just want Bonnie.
Tom from Texas, go ahead.
Hey, Voss, why are you talking about Hanukkah? It's like the second night.
Third night, right?
Oh, that's right. Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish friends out there.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not a big celebrator. I'm not a big celebrator on any really holiday. I don't know.
Big too, though.
Yeah, but I'm not religious. I'm more radical than religious in my mind. I'm more pro Jew, Israel, and pro what do you call it, protection of Jews than I am when it comes to holidays.
Racially Jewish.
Plus, Hanukkah's a fucking terrible holiday. Let's just be honest.
Doesn't mean shit. Doesn't have the same connotations that Christmas has. They're
No,
just trying.
and I'm a Jew. So,
really?
I speak from... I don't know if
we
you
could tell. Yeah. You couldn't
Wait, do you celebrate Hanukkah, or do you put up a tree?
We do with my family.
Is your wife Jewish?
My wife is Irish Catholic.
Me too. I couldn't afford a Jew broad.
I'm not Catholic.
Both of my fucking wives were Irish.
Really?
My first one was Irish. This one, fucking Irish. It's so great. It's like so low budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you, but
Did you
know
say
what I'm saying.
both of my first two wives?
No, my first.
Yeah, no, he just lumps us together.
No, but as if you're both going to be in the past. Not just like both my wives. My first two.
Yes, yeah,
It implies there's going to be more.
He's got his eye on a German girl next. Good Lord.
Well, for all the Jews out there, you got to support
Thanks,
Israel.
Tom. We got to go to break, so let's do our plugs.
We'll come back, do some plugs, then we'll come back. Ken, what do you got?
You want to plug your Gotham show
or your website or Twitter?
No, December 29th, Stress Factory. I'm headlining for the first time.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
Good
That's
for you.
really big.
What time in the afternoon?
2. It's a 2 o'clock show.
December 29th, go see him. I hear you. Bonnie loves you, says you're great. And Bonnie knows comedy.
Oh, this kid's, he's got it. Both of them do. They're phenomenal.
Well, this guy has a TV show.
This guy's got a lot more than me.
Phenomenal.
I don't know if that was that's for me or him.
That was awesome for me, but real shitty for Ari.
I haven't watched TV lately.
And what do you got coming up? You got Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall Thursday night, 8 o'clock show.
And I got the 15th at Village Underground. I'm doing my storyteller show with someone who usually sits in this seat. He's going to be on it. And
who's that, Norton?
Yeah, and Artie and
That's a good show.
Artie,
Robert Kelly, Sam Morrill.
Wow, Jesus, that's a
Artie Lang.
Yeah,
that's a big fucking show.
Yeah, it's a big show. It'd be fun.
That's fucking
15th
great.
Village Underground. Get tickets.
Bobby Kelly, I talked to him on the phone, one of my favorite people on the planet.
I got a lot of dates, but I don't know what the...
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
December 26th, I'll be at the Hollywood Casino in Charlestown, West Virginia. And I did slobber on that one.
That's the good
I talk slowly.
Thursday I'm at Union Hall.
We're going out to dinner with Roy on Thursday, our good friend from North Carolina, one of my golf partners, and newlywed, and just read Bonnie's book and loved it. My wife has a book on. You got to see our movie. We made a movie. It's fucking great.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called Women Aren't Funny on Netflix.
Seriously? Holy shit.
I mean, I
got to stay more in touch with you now.
After tonight's good. I wish I was in town. I would love to go to Carnegie Hall. When is it, Thursday?
This Thursday, 8 o'clock, yeah. I'm hoping Chappelle said he's going to try to make it. A couple of guys.
Get him to sing.
Ray Romano.
Is Ray in town?
He does that thing now with Scorsese, that show about the 70s and shit. They shoot it here.
Oh, wow. He's on that? That's amazing.
Yeah. Ray's a good actor. He had that show, Men of a Certain Age.
That was a great show.
That was a great show. And
was it really?
He was with the wrong network, and they pulled it. That was a really good show.
Fuck, actually. I remember we were working at Lake
He took acting class from Joanna Bexon.
That was my acting teacher.
Yeah.
And she was in Cop Show playing an acting teacher when I just did it.
Yeah,
she's the best.
So she can stretch.
When we,
she can really.
I remember working the fucking upper deck, and Ray was middle, and I had I could barely follow him. And remember we did the rubber band in the hair, the head exploding.
Yeah.
He closed with it, right? He'd go Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and he put his rubber band, and it would just blow up, and that's what he closed with. But he killed from the beginning to the fucking end.
And I want to say this out there, the nicest guy of anybody in show business is Ray Romano. There's no one that helps people more than Ray Romano.
I never got a call. Colin is the nicest guy in show business.
You know what? You know what? Colin and Ray Romano, the nicest guys in show business. But I got to put Ray up there. He's just great.
He's put a lot of people on TV, Ray. So did Kevin James. He took care of all of his friends.
I'm gonna throw Amy Schumer's name into the hat.
She looks out for people.
Comedian in show business. All right, we'll be right back after this break.
Real quick, I have a question to ask Bonnie, and this is a real question.
Okay, I'm ready.
We've been doing this show for over a year. Do we get a Christmas bonus? I mean, I've never had a real job in my life. I've never had this is real. Do we get a Christmas bonus? Right? Wouldn't you think, like, when you work for a company, don't they get Christmas bonus?
I never worked for a company.
You used to waitress.
Yeah, Home Improvement used to every year.
You can't
we all got big gifts to cast.
Really?
You did?
Oh, yeah. Big, nice gifts and shit.
You worked a lot, right? You didn't just work one day a week.
No, we didn't. That's the greatest job in the world.
Yeah. We just do 2 hours a week here. You think that's going to...
You know what? I think I've heard shit. I think you're going to get something.
We should get something.
From the station, yeah.
You guys put in 100...
he texted me today. Yeah, he said, do you have Sirius?
You're going to get a card. Oh, you can get free Sirius.
Yeah, I got Sirius. Did he text you that?
Give you a password.
Hey, this will cost us nothing. You want it?
Wait, but you don't have it in your car. You have a BMW I bought.
Shit.
No, I drive the Mercedes. But wait a second.
Wow, you got a BMW and a Mercedes?
Just something to kick around. But what I'm saying is, like, I'll wear this Rolex in the Mercedes, but if I'm in her car, I wear the other Rolex in her car. What I'm saying is...
Ken just started crying.
What's that?
Ken just started crying.
I can't feed my new baby. No, we're going to give you something.
Take all the waters you want on the way out.
So I think we deserve a Christmas bonus. That's all I'm saying.
You worked 100 hours since last year.
110.
110 hours.
110
oh, you're right.
hours.
52 weeks, yeah. You didn't take off?
I just realized I'm super lazy because I always complain about having to come in and do this radio show, and it's like 2 hours a week.
Yeah.
And I'm an asshole.
It's like the equivalent of 3 working weeks for a radio.
Oh my God, it's so hard.
I think radio's the greatest. I
bet they give you a card.
Love radio.
Do you know what? The other night, last week, and then we'll move on real quick. I was doing a private show for cops in Jersey, and there was like 40 cops. It was, and I walk in, I'm getting like tons of money,
right.
And I walk in, I only see like 40 or 50 cops. I feel horrible that I'm getting this much money, right? And then
did you?
But wait, yeah, I did. I'm going, how do they have this kind of... I did. Yes, I've given money back at place. Anyhow, I felt horrible. And then, listen to me.
Them demanding a refund is not you giving money.
That's a good point.
Ken's heard it. It's lore.
I've actually heard that about you.
Really?
Yeah.
That he gives money back?
That you've given money back.
Yeah, if I don't do the numbers, I'm going to get... I don't want someone to lose on me. So, but then the cop went up.
He's not a sociopath.
Listen, the cop went up. And he had a slideshow and roasted everybody in the audience and the cops loved it. He was dressed in a Santa's outfit, and he was all personal. They all knew each other. So I had to go up and I did an hour after him. And this is kind of bragging, but it's not bragging. I did it off the top, I never met these people, and I walked off. I go, I deserve that $3,000 because do you know how it took me 30-something years to be able to do what I fucking did that night.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel as
guilty. If you weren't worth it, they wouldn't be paying you for it.
But I left them 40 free CDs. I gave them 40 free CDs.
Let's go to Indianapolis now.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Wait. How about the guy that had the operation? Say hi to him.
Brian Johnson had an operation. Hopefully he's listening. Hopefully he's getting better. Hopefully he's getting better.
What'd you say, Spider?
He's
What do you want? I'm a good shot.
I tried, Brian. I tried.
We have two callers we know, Brian and
Brian's like dying for
I gotta say,
wait there.
I just did a show for the Columbus Blue Jackets hockey team. Phenomenal guys. Private show upstairs. The big bucks, of course.
Yeah.
Rich car. And they played the Devils just the day before Thanksgiving, and they invited my grandson down and everything, and they took him there, practicing with him. They gave him the jersey, the whole thing signed, that I could stick at a game. So, and I let my grandson, I said, you realize if Grandpa sucked, none of this would have happened. So
that's
a great story about yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
What a wonderful man you've told us all you are. Indianapolis. Go ahead. You're on the air.
There weren't witnesses right now. I'm telling you right now.
You make a call.
No, I do it myself.
It's the pleasure would be all yours.
I want to feel this one.
I don't want to say this person's fucking dumb name, but
I knew I should have bought a shovel to the show.
You're on the air.
A whisper.
A whisper? What a dumb thing to say. Go ahead.
Better be a girl.
Who's this? Where are they from?
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Indianapolis, let's go.
Hey, Ari. Can you hear me, Ari?
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it.
That's why the whisper, huh?
Go ahead.
I got tickets to go see him March 10th in Broad Ripple at Crackers.
That's you.
Me? Yeah, I'll be there then.
Do you like Ari?
Everybody should come out.
Let me hear your laugh. Let me hear what will make it all worth it.
Because you're not going to hear it that night.
That had to have been fake.
Some guy has advice for me?
Okay. Go ahead,
just figured
Joey.
an hour later, I can move the mic closer to me. I didn't realize. I've been leaning like this for an hour and a half. I could do this. All right, how you doing?
I had no idea either. I can't even make fun of you.
I just realized.
Joey from Philly.
Joey from Philly. How you doing, Joey?
All right. I got some advice for Boss. Hey, Boss.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's where he starts reading what he wrote.
You were trying to explain what kind of Jewish you are, and I came up with a solution for you.
Go ahead.
So ask me if I'm ask me if I'm Jewish.
Are you? Are you Jewish?
Only for profit.
Huh?
Only for profit. That's what you should tell people.
Oh, that's it. You waited online for that fucking dumb.
The setup of like you. You ask me, and then I'll show you what I do.
Now, Rich, you say knock knock.
No, why don't you guys listen? This fucking idiot. Oh, only for profit. Because let me tell you something about Jews. Okay, let me tell you something. This fucking world cannot move forward without us. We wouldn't. If it wasn't for fucking arts and science and fucking medicine, let me tell you fucking something. All right?
By the way, those of you playing the drinking game where Rich says, "Here's the thing, you can't drink now." He's not. It's coming so close.
No, you know what I'm saying. Look, everybody's contributed in this country.
This country's named after an Italian too, though. I just want to remind everybody. This country's named after an Italian.
Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there. I'm sorry,
U.S.? What is
No, you don't know that?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Give him whatever he wants, this kid. I like
just a star.
I just want to try that out.
Italians love being Italian,
but the Jews started the mafia. People don't realize that shit. The Jews started years ago. The Jews really started the mob years ago.
Not in Italy.
Years ago? No, not in Italy, but here. They were some tough,
Yeah, down
and then they got us to do the hard work.
Didn't you see Once Upon a Time in America?
Too. I had, you know what, right now, I had that downloaded to watch again on the plane to L.A.
Once Upon a Time in America is a good movie.
I have it on the plane. I have it downloaded right now.
Yeah. You've never watched it?
I have. I don't remember it, but I thought it. I thought they did a remake because it said 2013 or something.
Or maybe they did like.
You can't remake that movie.
No,
you can't remake that movie.
It's also way too long. They would never allow it. But when they were holding up that place, and that girl was like getting turned on by them.
Yeah,
it was like, whoa, we're in the middle of a holdup? We're going to do this?
I've downloaded Once Upon a Time in Canada.
You can watch Bonnie's Comedy Time half hour. Comedy Now? Is it Comedy Now?
Comedy Now.
Comedy Now. Canada's finest credit.
It's a great country. I like Canada.
I would kill for a Comedy Now.
Yeah.
Well.
Maybe, did you do Access TV yet?
I haven't gotten the date, but I've been paying. I'm doing it.
Have you done a cable show yet? Like your first?
He's good.
No, I'm doing Live from Gotham. I just don't have the date yet.
Oh, that's cool. All right, that's good. Good luck.
Here's another answer.
Oh, I know what it strikes me, what your voice is. It sounds like you're at the dentist's office and you're getting the suction.
I know. only when there's a lot of saliva.
Yeah.
I have a lot of saliva tonight because of the gum. Only when there's a lot of saliva. Like right now.
Before Ari leaves, we should definitely talk about the backlash from his special. Don't you think?
What does that have to do with my career?
No,
that's a good point, Jim. That's a good point. There's no backlash.
Yeah,
there's people who like stuff. There's people who don't like stuff.
That's already passed, though. That's fucking old
He was
news.
making fun of you, Rich. And I was sticking up for you. You don't see that. You don't see that.
No, but see, only once in a while.
Like, throw him off a little bit. He's not used to that.
Right now, there's no problem with how I'm talking. But when the saliva builds from the gum, yes. It's like,
when we first started dating, that, for whatever reason, that saliva in his mouth was so, like, kissable. I used to love, like, getting in there and swimming around.
Last night we were fooling around, and I said, and I was trying to be,
Stop.
And I said to her, I go, you look like Lana Turner. Then I go, the actress, not Ralphie's wife.
I said, you look like Ralphie. Go ahead there, whoever you are, Danner or something like that. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh,
yeah, it's Danner, yeah. Okay, so now you guys ask me if I'm Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
Are you Jewish, Danner?
No, I'm not Jewish. Think so.
Was that the same guy?
What is going on?
That's correct.
I don't know.
Can you do me a favor? Can you punch yourself in the face for me? Would you do that?
Steve, let's see. Let's take one more call. I want to talk to
Steve.
Ari before he leaves.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
All right, hey, normal guy now. This guy's going to be good.
No, he isn't.
Listen, you guys have the worst fucking callers I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah.
These people that call this, are absolute. They really should record themselves because they sound like assholes.
Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, this better be good after that setup.
Actually, I was the one that called earlier about your saliva from Virginia.
Hang up on him.
I'm in Pennsylvania because I've been on the road this long.
Are you a truck driver?
No, I'm just driving back.
He's
a fucking serial killer, this guy.
Fucking around.
You got heads in your freezer, guarantee it. I can tell.
Go ahead.
Kind of like him.
Wait, is that another joke about death?
Yes.
So macabre.
I'm worth $3 million in the bank talking about this shit.
Oh my God!
An hour ago. That's how good it is with investments.
Yeah, I just found out I got the show.
It was 800,000 at the beginning of the show.
I just found out I got the show.
It's like I'm a girl at the bar. Oh, that didn't work? How about the $3 million?
I'm a producer too, you know.
Go ahead. What were you saying now?
Last time you were up in Pennsylvania, I brought a bunch of people and we filled their fucking room for you when you were up at the Ramada Inn in Allentown.
Wait,
you got to be nice to this guy. Then.
Are we in Fargo? If you had to fill a room for me, it was only 50 people. But what place? The Ramada. That's been years since I was there.
Yeah, I brought all 6 people with me.
I was working that club at the Ramada.
Steve, you're falling into your own category of the worst callers in the world.
I'm sorry.
Friday night was like dead.
Yeah.
There was like 50 people. I ordered 8 pizzas from Domino's, and I
You fed the crowd?
Yeah, I had pizzas I put them on the back table, and then I had a pizza party.
Sit whenever you want, just go up and get a slice.
And I had pizza. I ordered 8 pizzas.
You remember Phil Tagliaferri? You know Phil.
Yeah.
One time we were in the Hamptons. I had about 6 people in. They made us do the show, and Phil started vacuuming the fucking club.
That's good.
Just fucking tell people, move your feet, and they made us go on with 6 people.
What club?
Oh, it was somewhere out in the Hamptons. That was a long time.
Do you have the name of the booker?
That sounds like something I would do.
I got to get back there.
6 friggin' people.
Pizza party. You know, Steve Martin used to do real wild stuff. He used to bring audiences. He walked them into a swimming pool that was fucking empty. Where do I know this from?
Did you read his book?
No, I don't read.
I'm sorry.
He lost him.
I know everyone knows this already, but I wrote a book that he didn't read.
The book comes out in February. Why didn't you plug your book?
This is your first book? This is your first one?
Yeah, that's one more book than he's read.
What's it called?
I've written one more book than he's read.
What's your book?
Oh, it's called You're Better Than Me.
You're Better Than Me.
Bonnie's Bonnie's got fucking 3 Lettermans.
Really?
Yeah, HBO, Comedy.
You know what? I got to stop following people again. I've kind of laxed.
No. Even Ari didn't know that.
No, I
did not know that.
I don't know how I slipped through the cracks.
What kind of book? Like a novel? No,
it's a memoir.
Okay,
it's fucking great.
Did you do any?
I heard it's
great. Did you ever do Letterman?
From her publisher?
Did you do Letterman?
No, I did Kimmel. What?
Because Colin told you.
Colin told you it was good, so you're like,
and my friend Roy from North Carolina. Everybody that reads it says they love it.
Oh God!
She calls me up. You know what Colin said?
Well, it meant a lot to me.
Yes, yeah, because he's.
What did he say? What did he say?
He loves her book.
He said it was good.
Oh, you read it? All right. Colin Quinn, you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's an honest kind of guy. He would tell you.
Yeah.
He would tell you.
Yeah.
I know.
He's a good guy.
He's one of my favorite people.
One of the nicest guys in show business, too. Did I mention that? Did I mention that?
Well, Ray Romano, I've always thought was a little nicer.
You know what? In some ways, yeah.
Ari, do you have a girlfriend?
You know, all the time. Different ones.
Oh. I know someone who likes you. That's why. I know
somebody likes him?
Yes.
I know
a
who
girl?
it is.
I didn't see it. Then I looked at him through
I kind of like her too.
A comic?
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, I know who it is. If you're saying it, I know who it is.
Oh, and I looked at him.
I've always thought to ask her out, but I've never been here long enough. Maybe I will.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Is she a comic?
No.
Do I know her?
Yes.
I know her. I know who it is. I'm not going to say her name, but I know.
She's married.
Oh, really?
Oh,
no.
That's even better. Package. Hello.
Stop.
What?
Yeah,
I'm saying, is that who it is?
Does she really? Hell yes. I'm into that.
You didn't. I don't want to bring this story up, so I won't. You beat up what's his name over a girl?
Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I like this guy already. I
What
love this guy.
happened?
Thanks, man. You got me some rep in front of the Italian.
Some ass. There's a couple of comics I had to beat their ass years ago.
Yeah, I went into Chinatown.
Really?
Do you guys become friends after that, or are you still like?
No, we're friendly now. We're totally friends. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
When I see him, he's a great guy. I've never seen his act. I heard he's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind for sure.
Wait, he fucked a girl?
No.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah, no, I mean,
you got to see his girlfriend now. I saw a picture. His girlfriend is fucking smoke. Not your style, but smoking.
Yeah.
Wow, look how good.
Wait. Yes,
his girlfriend now is out of his league. He doesn't know what to do. He's always posting pictures of her on Instagram. He doesn't know how to handle it.
You got to see her.
It's like well, let me phrase this not racistly. It's like a poor person who wins the lottery.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I do? Just like, here, I bought another Ferrari today.
I want to hear the racist version of that.
It's like an NBA player who gets drafted, top 5, and you're like, you just got a urinal installed in your bathroom.
Now, that's funny. Anybody got a problem with what he just said? That's funny.
You called them all terrorists.
But you beat up Bobby Lee, but it wasn't really. He didn't really
he just
do
set
anything.
up his friend with my girlfriend.
But he didn't really do it on. He didn't.
No, but he knew the guy was showing him the love letters they were sending back and forth all the time. Bobby never said a word to me.
Yeah, no, you got to kick his ass.
And then he would call me to see if we were officially broken up because the guy wanted to know. See, he would call me. I was all heartbroken. He would call me for information for the other dude. I was like, dude, get the fuck away from me. I never want to talk to you again.
But what about the dude that your girlfriend went with?
No problem with him. He has the same taste in girls I do.
Okay, so
I didn't know that guy. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, true, because you weren't married or whatever. It was just.
Well, I didn't even know that guy. It's fine.
Was he the other guy wasn't a comic, though.
There's some guy from Matt TV that Bobby was on Matt TV with.
Oh.
So he kept laughing about it, and I was like, I don't want to hear your fucking laugh, man. He's like, can I just say one thing? Can I just say one thing? Can I say one thing? I'm like, I'm telling you, man, get the fuck away from me.
You don't seem like a violent dude. You don't get in a lot of fights, dude.
No, he's got childhood shit in him. I've seen it come out before.
I don't get a lot of
Mommy didn't do something right. I can tell you right now. This kid, it's fucking dangerous.
You don't seem like a guy that gets in a lot of fights, right?
Nah. You don't have to.
I just demean people.
It's anger. No,
it's there. He got it when he needs it, man. He's like the Hulk. If it comes too much, you can hurt people. You're under my wing right now. You know that.
Yeah. I need a mentor. I need a violence mentor.
You're leaving Ken out.
Violence mentor.
I show you how you control it.
Tell me what it's
make
like.
Sure nobody's around.
Tell me what it's like to be under a Tyrannosaurus's ring. Wing. I said ring. I closed my own bit.
I needed water.
The water's for your baby.
I took out the sauce. I need it. Thank you, buddy, for doing that.
I don't like a black man coming in here and giving water. I just feel like it's wrong.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You're the producer.
Where would you when they needed the water in Katrina?
You know what? I'm going to free you. You're free now. Go. You're free.
Jesus Christ.
He always takes it too far. He takes it too far.
No, he meant from work tonight. He didn't mean as...
I don't think that's what he meant.
No, not at all, folks. Believe me. Only Pat Cooper. Pat Cooper can get away. That Colin Quinn show. Did you see what he did when he talked about the blacks?
No, I know.
Only he
the
could get
blacks.
The black. What are they called today?
Colored. We call them colored here.
Colored. I forget who the comic was that the black comic and they're talking about slavery and all. Pat Cooper goes, well, what do you want? They make good slaves.
No, he didn't.
On Colin's show. Only he could get away with that. Yeah.
My God.
What do you want? They make good slaves.
That's terrible.
That's Pat Cooper.
He's blaming the industry, really.
Yeah.
It's like people want it.
Why is he calling them terrorists? Am I right?
But he did that on Colin's show. He's the only guy who could get. What are you going to say to him? It's Pat Cooper.
That's it.
All right, I brought the show to a nice halt right now.
No, listen, I think it's fucking funny. Louis C.K. has that great bit. I
love Louis. Another nice. Let me put him up there third. Louis C.K.
So what? Ray, Colin, Louis.
Ray, Colin, Louis.
I'm in his first movie. You know.
Who's?
Online. Louis C.K.'s.
What do you think?
It's called Ice Cream.
Oh.
That was his first movie years ago. I'm just a little plug for myself.
I wouldn't even bring that up.
Oh, you hate him? I didn't know.
I don't know. Hate him? Well, no. We're fans. You know.
He's one of the best.
I had a ball with him. We go headline the Hamptons. I hung out at this way. To me, he was always a nice guy. I'm in town. I'm going to kiss his ass a little bit while I'm here.
Do you think I would attack the mayor of comedy?
No.
There's no fucking. Who's up for a Grammy again this year? Him and Lisa Lambanelli and the same
Grammys. It's always they don't even listen to those albums.
Fucking people every
they don't listen to
year.
them. Saget. I know. And fucking, no, it's just the ones they think they should like.
I know. It's just every fucking year the same.
They never nominated anyone under 10 years in stand-up, even though they're the only hungry ones.
Rich, Home Improvement, #1 show. #1 for 8 years.
Yeah.
35 million viewers regularly. If you have 3 or 4, you're a hit regularly. Yeah. Never won an Emmy. Never won an Emmy in 8 years. No acting.
No, the Next Door Neighbor won an Emmy for Best Supporting.
Nope. Never won an Emmy. They won for lighting every year. I'm telling you. They won. You know what?
Never won a fucking Emmy.
People's Choice Award. He won.
I believe the Fence won.
Don't fucking tell me my stuff. Okay.
I'll tell you what never won an Emmy.
Holy shit.
Where's Bobby Lee?
Another killing joke coming.
Which is a crime that The Wire never won an Emmy.
Oh, what?
Well, that was The Wire never won a fucking Emmy.
He won 8 years in a row. He won People's Choice Award. The show, and he won for Best Actor.
Okay, we're done with Tim Allen. We're talking about The Wire now. We're talking about real TV.
I just went back. I was starting to think the money.
He wasn't on The Wire.
And you know,
exactly. What do I give a shit about The Wire? And I'm Italian. I don't want to hear shit about wires. I don't want to hear that shit.
We were at the Improv one night. Was it Tim Allen was getting ready to go on, and was it him? He was like pacing.
Yes.
He was pacing back and forth.
Tim Allen.
He had to do some show, so he came down.
He freaks out before he goes on.
He was freaking out. He was out of his fucking mind.
For 10 minutes, he goes insane.
Does he still go on the road and do stand up? He doesn't do stand up.
No, he's stopped into the store before.
He's at the Venetian now, pretty regularly in Vegas.
Oh yes,
but he'll go down to the Laugh Factory in L.A. He'll do some shit. He'll have a night.
I've never seen someone alienate a crowd as much as he came into the main room when I was like 3 or 4 years into comedy and just did a pop-in set, and he was doing a bit about how the mechanic didn't fix his Ferrari correctly. See everybody go like, who the fuck are you? How are we going to relate to this?
Did you ever see Madonna do stand-up on Jimmy? That was the same thing. She was like, aren't you people sick of owning too many Picassos?
I'm on my private jet, and
the only one I ever saw got like a Jim Carrey had a bit once he was famous, and he was like, let me do something to relate to the people. He goes, have you ever had having sex with 4 supermodels? So and the ugliest one says, save it for me.
I think Jim Carrey was always a really good stand-up because he was both like, he had jokes like that were sort of, written jokes.
And a really nice guy, too.
And then he always...
7th on my list. He is a nice guy.
And then he also had like his physicality was so good. I just always thought he was underrated as an actual comedian.
Did you?
No, I did not.
She's Canadian. She has to.
I'll tell you.
No, he's a good guy too. To me, it's important if you're a good guy or a shithead because we know a lot of shitheads. And I put one of them through the glass window and catch it. Yeah, no, I know a lot of shit. Yeah.
Well, you had a fight with somebody.
He's pointing at me.
Couple. I'm the nicest guy in the world, but don't forget my father, a little sociopath gene we have. Yeah, and it came out 3 times with comics.
Get out of here.
Yeah, 3 times. One guy almost put him through the window at Catch a Rising Star.
Wow, really?
What do you mean?
They had to stop me. But everybody was applauding too. Was
he a comic?
Yes, and there was one guy, the guy that gave Freddie Prinze the gun, and I don't give a shit if you're out there hearing me. I still want to punch your face in.
Oh, what's his name? That used to try to get you to go to his house.
Don't say his name.
Alan Bursky?
Oh,
I didn't say it.
Oh, he would sit there in the back when people were showcasing. There was one chance to go in front of Mitzi. He would sit down right next to her and just distract her.
I like him. I like Alan Bursky.
I didn't know who he was. He was at the bar. I don't know how we got to talking. We said one word there, and I went fucking crazy, choking him around his neck, and I don't know. People were coming all over.
But what did he say to you?
I'm the youngest guy that's ever been on Tonight Show. You know that? I'm the youngest guy that's ever been on Tonight Show.
Listen, for me to get like that, he was a complete jerk off that night.
Yeah.
And I had my friend Bob Piver like this, who wrote tons of jokes for Rivers and all of them. And I just snapped. He was just, Mike Grief.
You wrote for Doc
Grief
Rivers?
Was there. Mike Grief.
What'd you do? What'd you do to him?
I just want to attack to kill his.
What happened to Mike Grief?
Yeah, we talk all the time.
But he's like he could fit in the palm of your hand.
I don't give a shit.
Same as Bobby Lee. They're easier targets.
His neck fit right in the palm of my hand. Right in
But wait a second, Mike Grief, is he a friend of Bill's?
Yeah, a long time, man.
Oh, really?
That's how we met in acting class, and then
boom,
he's there. Then Richard Lewis did a thing that I talk about in the the rooms, and he did it on Joy Behar. I bet I do in the room, funny, but he gave me the credit on Joy Behar. So he broke the anonymity in front of 30 million people.
I believe he made 30 million through the whole season. Maybe.
You're right, yeah.
Actually, I'm a big fan of Joy Behar.
I used to drive her home. I used to drive her home all the time. So
get out of here, really?
All the time.
Did you work Catch? Did you work there?
Yeah, Catch, comic strip.
You ever fuck her?
Did you ever fuck her? The question's on the table. I got to tell you the
truth. I had a little thing for her. She comes off Jewish, but she's Italian.
Yeah, very Italian.
Yeah, I had a little thing for her.
Is she really? She does come off Jewish.
Her boyfriend's Jewish, great guy, and I used to drive her home because I was the only guy with a car because I lived in Queens. Everybody lived in Manhattan.
But did she have a boyfriend then?
Yeah, sometimes I'd even drove the boat to them, but I had a little thing for him. Joy, if you're listening, if it ain't working out.
She's not listening.
Didn't you,
This kid's got, he's got 5 million, Joy. If you're listening.
Didn't you go out with Nancy Redmond?
No.
Who's Nancy Redmond?
Sarah Silverman, we used to hang out and all that. She's great. And a lot of those, yes. I got to tell you, Sarah still looks phenomenal.
She looks like my sister.
I look at her and go, why?
She hasn't aged a bit, that fucking asshole.
She really has.
No, I agree.
I got to tell you, she used to come to Queens. We'd have my barbecues there and all that shit, but she's on the list, too. I like her, too.
She's one of the top 6.
She's in our movie.
She's in my top 10.
Yeah,
she is actually very nice all the time to everybody.
She's a sweetheart, man. Sweetheart. She looks, I look at her now, and I'm sitting there, my wife's next to me, I'm like, fuck, I could have.
I don't think you could have.
Could have played the cards different.
Where do you got to go?
You know who I had the thing for?
Leave.
To go where?
Caroline's. Oh, the original owner of Caroline's.
Caroline.
Oh.
Caroline Hirsch. She's hot still.
She's still hot?
Yeah.
She is.
Oh, I had a shot. I had a shot.
Caroline
I had a shot.
Is that
Caroline's is a comedy club on Broadway.
I've heard.
It used to be on. I'm sorry, I'm going to get myself in trouble here tonight. Caroline, if you're out there.
No, I think the listeners find this fascinating. Who you'd want to fuck?
Which people they've never heard of.
Listing off random people. No, this was fantastic.
There was a comic for about 5 years back, about 13, 14 years ago, and
I gave her a ride.
name was Nancy
Gave her a ride
something.
a couple times. I would have put it in her.
There used to be the singer in Cats there, the black chick with the dreadlocks and all that. I used to drive home. I want to do it.
Did you run? Did you have a cab?
Yes.
Listen, when you're the guy from Queens,
first Uber.
Nobody had a car. Nobody had a car, so I drove everybody everywhere. Jim, can you take me here? Jim, can you take me here?
And who was the last person you dropped off? Amoros?
Inside jokes.
Larry Ambrose, another good guy, funny guy.
Very funny.
Funny guy. I never forget me and Louie, Louie from Catch a Rising Star. We're walking up there, what was it, St. Patty's Day. We're walking down the street, and you know how guys are, they're drunk, and I got you, fags! Louie, right away I'm ready to do something. Louie goes, oh, at least they're half right.
Lewis used to book, Lewis books a room, and
nobody knows who you guys are fucking talking about.
Hold on, I'm going to tell the story. He books a room, and he's gay, so I told him every time I go to a peep booth with a glory hole, I always bring my calendar just in case it's on the other side.
What are you doing in a peep booth with men on the other side?
Joke,
I know,
dummy.
but come on.
A little bit of truth in every joke. That's what they say.
That's what I would never stick my dick through a peephole because you don't know who's there with a hammer. Somebody who's fucking doesn't like gay people that has a fucking staple gun or something. You got to be really trustworthy.
You really
to put your dick through a hole.
really do.
Somebody with a fucking hatchet or
also,
something.
you don't want to be hanging onto a calendar when you're in one of those places.
It's just not the right time for bookings. All right,
10 years, huh?
Bye, Ari. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You're the best.
Nice to meet you.
You got a problem, you don't do it. Next time.
All right. I got a mentor now. I love it.
I want you to hurt your hands.
Are you going back to New York after the Creek?
Yeah, to the stand.
We'll be at the stand.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
where do you live now? You in New York?
Yeah, I'm in here until the winter, and then I get the fuck out.
Where do you go, to California?
Yeah, I find somebody to switch places.
Good for you.
No, I used to do that, but
Really?
2 weeks at a time. I did it with Jim Gaffigan a lot of times. I did it with this other guy who's a writer.
There's another new guy out there.
Jim Gaffigan.
Let me see, number 6 on your list of nicest people.
Number 9.
How come everybody that's nice has a show or a career? I don't agree with every one of them.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you so much.
Leave your headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Fucking funny, man. He's a funny guy. Hey, wait, you didn't plug your, when is it airing? Your,
new season comes in February 23rd.
Comedy Central.
February 23rd
This
is
is
the
not
same
happening.
night my book comes out.
Bonnie's doing the next season.
Yes, and I don't have a shot.
You have no shot. You're a white male.
Yeah, let me know if
over the
they
age
want
of 40.
somebody that kills somebody or something, like a mass murderer or something.
And we can show a story. Yeah, it's all happening. Footage.
So, February 23rd, Comedy Central. You'll love it. It's a great show. Thank you,
podcast,
man.
so check that out.
And a nice guy who made my top 10 list of nice guys in the business right now.
Because he's got a show.
I just realized that everybody nice could do something for me. I just realized that.
Really? No. Nobody else noticed that you're just kissing ass.
I didn't know that.
You know what?
You get big, you're going on the list. You know that, right?
You're going to be talking about me one day.
The fact that Ari left, now we got to talk to Ken.
No. Ken comes to the middle.
The man is a headliner now, legitimate headliner, so we got to show a little different respect now.
Okay.
All right?
Look, I wanted to get him in early because I know he's going to sail to the top and we're just never going to want to do anything with us ever again.
A lot of white guys over 40 sailing to the top right now.
You remind me of a comment.
You're at the good age, though, with stuff pops. I'm serious. Between 36 and 40, that shit starts happening.
If you'd started earlier.
But if I hadn't started at 33.
10 years.
What did you do before?
That's great. Anyway, Thursday, 8 o'clock, Carnegie Hall.
Is it sold out? How many tickets?
We're close. We're close.
Well, you're sold out now after being on this show, am I right?
No, he's sold out.
Carnegie Hall, great guy.
So what did you do before comedy?
Sales. Outside sales.
What kind? What did you sell?
Awnings and canopies.
That's what I thought.
That's what you would have guessed?
Yeah, I would have said awnings and
fucking
in a store, not cold calling. You didn't fucking I mean, awnings, they came to you. If you didn't...
Well, you have to drive by a store and then, they might want one. It's like, what, are you going to just call people for awnings?
No, they come into you.
How did you get into the comedy thing?
I always loved comedy. I was always a huge stand-up fan. And I was telling them right before we came back from break, I used to watch Tough Crowd.
I did 35 episodes.
Yeah, I would watch you guys and Geraldo and Patrice, and I would tell my wife, like, that looks like the coolest job ever.
No, it was, but we were the coolest people.
So, how long have you been married?
I've been married almost 10 years.
Well, you know what's fascinating to me is that you were married, you have, like, a job,
he's following his dream.
But then the wife has to be like, okay, yeah, go ahead, do this.
What does she have? What does she do?
That's it. She does marketing for an assisted
He's never asked
facility.
her. You can tell. He has no idea what his wife does.
She has health insurance.
Then go ahead, do what you got to do.
But she was, like, fine with it.
She's fine with it now. Like, now that it's paying some bills.
But there was some problems.
But there's, she didn't marry.
It's not about him. He just left the room.
She didn't like, this wasn't what she signed up for. So, like, when we started dating and got married, I wasn't doing comedy. So then when I started doing open mics and then started being away lots of nights during the week, it was, especially when you're starting out doing it for free and you're not.
No, that's the thing, is that you have to say, look, I gotta do this. This is a free show. I'm not even going up. I'm hanging out at the back. Yeah. It's gotta happen like this. It's hard to convince somebody.
Well, it's like, can I just say, when I was younger, I was a Teamster. I used to drive the dump trucks in the city. A great job. It was just a great job. But I used to have the bug guard. I used to drive the truck at the day and do the clubs at night. And then it killed me. I'd start seeing friends get out, and I had to get up. I had to get the truck in the morning. And finally, one day, I just said, I ain't doing this no more. And my friends, I didn't want to do it. My friends didn't call them, tell you ain't coming in. I never went in. And I earned my living from comedy ever since.
Yeah.
I went bankrupt 2 years later. But,
Great.
I went bankrupt.
I got my car for 6 years.
I had credit. I had everything. And like 2 years later, it's like, you're back? I said, yeah, I'm broke.
Yeah, me and my ex-wife, she's doing great now.
Yeah.
God, do I miss her.
All right. She's pretty terrific. I will say that. The one that got away. She used to clean her house, so that's how I know her.
Well, I think that's great, man. I think so. Are you doing it full time? Are you earning your living now from comedy?
No, I'm still selling awnings and cans.
Because I was going to ask you, I need an awning. I was wondering if you were still only for the front row.
Did we get like a discount? Seriously.
But your wife never said to you at any point, like, hey, this maybe you shouldn't.
No.
She's a great woman.
She's been fairly. I mean, it gets annoying at some points. When I'm out more.
And does she come with you?
She's so sick of comedy.
Right.
Yeah, but she hasn't seen real.
But also, you don't want her there. I mean, in a way, not to be mean, but like the last thing you want when you, as a comic, a lot of it is you have to go and hang out and talk to people, other comedians, especially when you first start out.
Yes.
And you don't want to just be like, oh, here's the guy with his wife, you know.
Yeah.
So I know, because I'm the woman with the baby, so I know that I'm not welcome.
She's cool with it now, though.
Well, look, as you start getting, better gigs and this and that, you'll dump her and you'll find someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll happen, and it's a good thing. It's actually a good thing.
Yes, exactly. Does she know that? That once you land a job, you're gonna
Well, let me tell you, got a wife
does now.
and a kid. That's true success. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I never sell out. I mean, there's a lot of guys I know that, being a father and a kid, to me, that's true success.
Do you have kids, Jim?
I got one daughter. I was 18 when I had my daughter.
Oh, wow.
I married her. My ex-wife's from Mulberry Street downtown with 3 brothers, and she got pregnant. Get the gun out of my mouth. Of course I'm going to marry her. And I married her. I was 18.
Italian lady?
Oh, yeah.
And then how
Marino from Mulberry Street. Seriously.
Yeah.
And, but it's crazy. I was 18 and we loved each other.
How long did you stay married?
About a year and a half, maybe.
No.
2 years, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
And you never remarried after that?
I was 39 when I remarried.
Wow.
I was single all those years.
Okay, so...
I was 36 when I went to L.A.
So you remarried at 39. Are you divorced with her, too?
No. Been married. Just celebrated 18 years now.
Get the fuck out.
Jesus.
Yeah,
at 39? 18. And what is she in the business?
No, listen, it's a weird thing. I was living in L.A., she was in Florida. I flew to see my friend Frankie in Florida and booked myself in a club because I was on the show, and I was going to buy property down there. Florida was starting to, come up, and it's how things happen. I went to this realtor, and I don't know how we started talking about women. She goes, I know this nice lady. You should take her out. I'm here for a lot, not a wife,
Yeah.
I called her up at the job, and we went to dinner that night, and a year and a half later, I was married.
Wow.
The last thing, I'm in L.A. on a hit show. I'm going to go to Florida and meet somebody, and she was a purchasing administrator for a big builder down there. Not into Hollywood, not into, her sister was. That's the funny part. Her sister's all into that.
Yeah.
And that was it. And, I love her, man. She's the best thing ever happened to me.
Good for you.
Even though I didn't get the spin-off of Home Improvement, I was supposed to have that with Tim was spin us off, but I'm not worth the $100 million now. But I got my wife.
So, feels good.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a show. I'd rather have a fucking show.
You want to know the truth? Yeah.
I mean, please.
He would fucking throw me in front of a bus if anybody was like, he would just handing out a pilot.
And you know what? I would drive the fucking bus.
No, I would never.
He'd be driving the bus going, Boss is a nice guy. He's one of the nicest.
Bonnie.
Fuck Ray Romano. Rich plus.
Bonnie's my soulmate.
I don't think
I didn't mean that, Ray. You are the best. Ray is the best.
Bonnie is my second soulmate.
All right, we got about a minute left.
I want to say, man, it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Your wife is just sweet. She's not only beautiful, she's very funny. This, to me, was phenomenal for me today. These guys...
I'm glad you liked it, because I know our listeners, just judging by what's on the call sheet here, did not enjoy it at all. But as long as you had fun.
Did, man. I did. Fuck them.
No, you're very funny. I'm so glad you came into the show.
He's always been funny.
He's great. Yeah, Rich said you were going to be funny. I didn't believe him, but here you are.
And you still know. I can tell. I feel it.
Okay.
I said Ken was going to be funny.
Yeah. I fucked that up.
Listen, I'm telling you.
I can say it serious.
Listen,
one of my best friends. One of my best friends.
You hit the over on funny. I said two lines, and you made 7. So you
don't mind if I ask, who is the African American man in the
That's
booth?
Lewis. He's our producer. He's
sweet man.
He's our marginally okay producer.
You're a sweetheart, my man. I like you, man.
No, he's the best.
My brother. We're brothers. You know that. Underneath, we're all brothers.
Oh, God.
It's Jesus. Thank you, Gandhi. I'll be October 26th, Hollywood Casino. Go to richvoss.com. I got a lot of dates coming up in 2016. And Bonnie's book is coming out February 23rd.
You can pre-order it now
on Amazon.
Colin said one of the best things he's ever read, too.
No, he didn't say that, but he was...
Pre-order on Amazon.
Thinking that.
He was thinking that, yeah.
Pre-order it on Amazon. Watch our movie, Women Aren't Funny. Download it on iTunes. Forget Netflix. We make money from iTunes. And
I have a show with Sarah Schaefer on Thursday, if anybody wants to go at Union Hall in Brooklyn.
And I'm having dinner with Roy Thursday, and so are you. And also, our podcast, My Wife Hates Me, on Riotcast. Thank you guys for coming in. It was great.
It was an honor, man. This was a lot of fun.